All right. So hello everyone, and welcome to this session to today's webinar. My name is Simona Terekova, and I am a architect and product owner. And I'm excited to have you here to explore generative AI solutions which are designed to enhance shopping experience when buying things online. And I have also my colleague here, Petr Dvořák, AI architect and retail AI solutions lead. And if you have any questions during the session, Petr will be present, so feel free to write them down into questions section. You should see it down below in the application. So let's get started. And before we jump to the shopping experience section, let me briefly introduce you our company. So we as Data Syntax are part of Vertical AI Solutions. In Eviden, we have more than 200 data scientists and machine learning engineers, and we are based in Prague. And I would say we have a pretty long history. We've been working on machine learning and data and AI solutions for more than 8 years. And we are mostly focusing on the development of tailored solutions for specific industries. And we are active mostly in manufacturing, financial services, retail, CPG, life sciences, and energy. And together with delivering value, we are also building the data and AI platforms on top of which these use cases for such verticals can operate. And right now, we can jump to the shopping experience topic. And we will start with, sorry, one more thing. And right after that, we'll jump into the solution. So I just wanted to briefly mention that we are able to cover many AI-driven use cases from sales, for instance, by our dynamic pricing solution to e-commerce we'll talk about today, and also to more physical things like manufacturing and, for instance, labeling of low-quality manufactured pieces. And as I've already said, we'll start with the shopping experience funnel. I think this is a pretty important part of enhancing shopping experience to know these most common phases. So let's start with the first one, the awareness stage. So here within this stage, we are trying to reach and engage potential customers which are just becoming aware of our brand. And this can be done through television, social media ads, viral content, and so on. And here the success is measured by how well we capture the interest to move to the next stage, which is consideration stage. Within this stage, we are trying to show product value and fit for the specific product. And we are also trying to show customers why our offerings are the best choice for them. And this can be done through detailed product pages, customer reviews, and so on. And here we are trying to encourage our visitors to make a deeper product research. And moving on, we are reaching the conversion stage. Here we are pretty close to making a purchase, but still not there. Sometimes we might have some objections and we need to overcome them and finalize the purchase. And this might be done through several strategies like time-sensitive sales, free shipping, abandoned cart emails. And here the success metric is pretty straightforward, and it's actually the securing the purchase. And last but not least, many people forget about this stage, but also very important to say that there is a post-purchase phase. And here we're trying to encourage repurchase, reviews, referrals, etc. And here our main goal is to build a long-term relationship with the customer. But during today's session, we'll focus mostly on the consideration stage. And as we've mentioned, here we are trying to show customers why our offerings are the best choice. And maybe you are thinking right now, like, why this stage is so important. Well, I would say that you can significantly influence the decision-making process, and after that, guide potential customers towards making a purchase. And I would say there is one but. Well, however, a major challenge that customers face during this consideration phase is actually choice paralysis problem. There are so many options when you are searching for some products. So just imagine if you the last time you wanted to buy something you don't buy so often, such as fridge or freezer or so. Yeah, so I guess there were so many questions, so many parameters. Yeah, we us, every one of us, have to go through. And here we felt like there is a potential to work on this problem. And I will give you one more example. So just imagine that you want to buy a dishwasher. So what would you do? So maybe you would start as me with some comparison articles, with some blog posts on how to choose the best dishwasher or the ultimate buying guide. Or you will talk to your close friends and yeah, discuss the options. If you are so lucky that you find some good-looking dishwashers, you would probably read customer reviews and to go through them and make a summary of them. And of course, you will go through detailed product pages to know all the details. And if you are maybe like me, you will also watch some YouTube videos to make sure that the dishwasher will fit into your kitchen, and yeah, it will perfectly match with your design preferences and so on. And as you can see, this might be pretty overwhelming for at least weeks or maybe months. And that's one of the reasons we have developed the solution called AI Shopping Assistant with the aim to tackle this issue. But before we dive deeper into this solution, I'd like to also mention other interesting solutions from generative AI world. And first, we will start with, I would say, the most basic one. Here it's about summarizing the reviews which are written for the selected product. And here you can see the real world example from Amazon. So they have a section called Customer Say, and within this section, customers say they like the comfort, quality, and weight of the backpack. They mention it's very comfortable and easy to carry the bag for long days, and also they pick some pluses like comfort, quality, and weight of the backpack. So here I would say quite simple task. You can summarize it and you can save time for customers. And I think they would do pretty much the same, but just manually and not automatically. I'm sure they will be glad for this summary. So that was summary review. Then I'd like to mention chatbots because they are quite famous. They have a long history, but I would say what is new is that they at this point offer sometimes some other tasks which are not that basic. for instance, like tracking orders or reporting issues. So this is pretty new, and also what is new is the technology behind those chatbots. So, for instance, if they have some predefined topics, you can usually write down in natural language what do you want, and they will probably know what you what you think. And this was also possible in the past, but there is another technology behind it, the generative AI models. So now it should be more handy. And I would also mention what's important to know, that so far they are focusing mostly on the purchase phase instead of decision phase we were talking about. But let's see what the future brings. And here I will also mention that, for instance, Google has a platform for building such chatbots, and it should be possible to integrate it with your API services, for example, for adding items to the basket. I think pretty interesting feature. And another one is Amazon shopping assistant called Rufus, and the Rufus should be able to track price changes, use voice commands to search for products, and also give recommendations based on browsing history. So I guess pretty interesting solution. And right now, I will mention one solution, which is from our factory, let's say, and it's mostly the idea called Visual Selector. And here we were thinking about the opportunity to give customers when selecting the product, which is selected mostly according to the design. So I will show it to you in a moment, but I will just mention that it's suitable for fashion, furniture, or for instance, household accessories. And we were thinking about this as an add-on to a mobile application. And last solution from generative AI world for e-commerce sector I will mention is the shopping assistant guide. And I just want to say that these are not the only solutions which are available, but these are most like from the clients facing world. They are pretty visible, so I guess you might think about some of them. But I will also mention, for instance, search, which is now enhanced by or is becoming advanced by generative AI models. Okay, and for the shopping assistant, we will go through that very deeply, but here, as an introductory, the main idea behind it is to guide users with simple, intuitive questions. And in real time, we are filtering out the products which suits users' needs. And as you can suspect, we are like focusing mostly on the consideration phase, but there is indirect impact on purchase phase. And also, I would say this solution is mostly suitable for a bit more complex, which you don't buy so often. All right, and right now maybe you are thinking like, how could those solutions look like? So the reviews, that's pretty obvious, the chatbots as well, but I will show you the visual selector and the shopping assistant guide. Okay, so on the left side, you can see, pretty typical situation. For instance, when you want to buy a chair, You can filter out some products according to technical parameters, by the color and so on. But after some time spent on these pages, you might feel pretty overwhelmed if you don't look and don't see the chair you wanted. You might feel a little frustrated, and it's pretty time consuming. And in the contrary, on the right side, you can see a simple visualization of products or services. And here we have inspired by Tinder, but only by the algorithm part. So if you swipe to the right, you would see similar products than the ones you've shown, and if you swipe to the left, you will not see similar products anymore. And by this behavior, you actually define your style and your preferences. And I would say, for instance, Instagram or TikTok, social platforms, they use personalization, and that's one of the reasons they're working so well. So here we believe that this is a future for fashion or furniture segment, and we'll see it definitely. Okay, so this was like a rather inspirational. We've tried proof of concept of such a solution with, I think, the lamps, and it looked pretty cool. And right now, let's jump to the A shopping assistant guide. So here, as I said, the main idea is to navigate users to their desired product by asking simple and intuitive questions. So for instance, here, instead of asking like what volume my washing machine should have, like 6 or 8 kilograms, we are asking like for how many people you usually do laundry. So it's pretty easy to answer such questions. And we are skipping the technical part. Like we are transparent. You can you can see there the number of kilograms, but we don't focus on that. Okay, and another example is the accepted noise level. So again, here we are not asking like how many decibels are still acceptable for you. Instead, we are asking like if it's actually important for you to think about the noise level. For instance, if your washing machine is in the living room or it's next to your small child's room, and so on. And right now, I think it's a good time to show you a video we've prepared. So just give me a second and you should see it right now.
In today's fast-paced world of online shopping, standing out from the crowd can be tough. But what if there was a way to not only simplify the shopping experience for your customers, but help them navigate through complex product specifications and also ensure they find the perfect product right on your eShop? Picture this: your customers visit your website, overwhelmed by choices. But with our AI shopping assistant, they're guided effortlessly to the perfect product. It all starts with a few easy questions to understand your customers and their needs better. Then, it starts sorting through options, picking out stuff customers will love based on their preferences. Just tailored recommendations, especially for them. And it doesn't stop.
All right, and now we can go back to the presentation. So just a second, and you should see it in a moment. All right, so we should be back in the presentation mode. Hopefully it's working. And right now, let's just summarize the main features and capabilities of this solution. So as you could see, the questions are pretty intuitive and the recommendations of the products which are visible to the customer are personalized based on their preferences and needs, and the products are filtered in real time. And I would say the one of the main advantages of the solution is that it's scalable. It adapts to a wide range of products. And lastly, for instance, if a product type goes out of stock, it's automatically reflected in the solution, and the customers are not asked about such products. And I think we've reached the point you maybe want to see the real implementation. So we're really happy to say that we have a real implementation behind us, and we cooperated with Heureka Group. And our primary goal was to reduce the amount of possible product options to just a few of them, which would align perfectly with the user needs. And for those who don't know, Heureka is actually the Europe's largest price comparison website and online shopping advisor. And Heureka operates in 9 countries in Central and Eastern Europe. They serves over 23 million visitors per month and are network for over 55,000 online stores. So we had an ability to work with lots of data. And we are very glad for this cooperation. And although you've seen already the solution, how the front end part looks like, maybe some of you are curious what's behind the scene of this solution. So we'll also mention this part. So I would say that our solution is mostly divided into two parts. The first one is the API service, which is actually serving the next best question with the predefined answers, and we serve it to the front end part of the website. And the second part of this solution is the actual content we are generating per each product category. And we have the solution prepared. So once we have new data, for instance, for the freezers, we are able to generate it in, let's say, 10 minutes or so. And of course, I haven't said it, but the solution is based on and built on top of generative AI model. And initially, we tested and built the solution on washing machines, bicycles, and mobile phones. And as you could see, we are focusing on needs. And I would say that we are actually like translating technical parameters into more user-friendly manner. And lastly, I will mention what we were utilizing. So we leveraged blog posts and parameter descriptions to avoid hallucinations. As much as possible to create accurate questions with relevant answers. And I believe now you would like to also know the results of such implementation. So let's take a look at that. So here you can see that we managed to increase revenue by 4% on desktop devices, and this is thanks to increased conversion rate, which was increased by 2.6%. Second, we also managed to satisfy the visitors. We are very happy about that, and they were more happy when the solution was visible on the website. comparing to the situation where it was not there. So this is a really nice result, and on average they rated our solution with 4.2 out of 5 points. And I think this is a great result for the first implementation, like without images next to the question. So I really think that there is a huge potential for this. And lastly, we also confirm that the solution is scalable and it's worth it to make such questions and answers or such a wizard solution for the customers with generative AI. And I haven't said it so far, but you can also use such data from this wizard to, for instance, create segments and to make personalized email campaigns. Or in the future, I believe you can also use it for the chatbot. So that was it about the shopping assistant guide or wizard, and we're slowly reaching the end of the presentation. So here I just want to summarize the key points which were discussed. So mostly we're talking about the choice paralysis problem in online shopping, and we showed you our solution called a shopping assistant, which simplifies decision making through intuitive questions. And you could see from the real world implementation that it's possible to enhance customer satisfaction, increase conversion rate and revenue with such a solution. And last thing I'd like to mention today is that there is the chance to book a session with us. So if you, for instance, still have some questions, or you are thinking about some AI use cases, we can take a closer look on your business needs and discuss it. Yeah, so we will send you a calendar, and you should be able to very easily book a session with us, and it will be in the chat, hopefully. So thank you very much. That was it for the today session. My name is Simona Terkova, and we are glad we had you here. So thank you and have a nice day.